Struggling with clearing the structural design interviews? You are not alone. I recently ran a poll to find out what are the challenges or difficulties people face in clearing structural design interviews. Here are the results. As you can see, many people are not aware about how to prepare for an interview. Let me answer you for this. Preparing for interview has three parts. 1. Foundational base. This part includes the shear force bending moment diagrams, bending stress variations for various cross sections, truss analysis, design of various elements like beam, slab, column, footing, etc. And this part should be prepared well in advance before the interview so that just a day or two before the interview you can brush them up. One mistake which I see a lot of people making is they don't prepare for this part well in advance. They prepare for this part just 1 or 2 days before the interview. That's the biggest mistake. You have to make this base well in advance so that you are ready for any interviews which come your way. Second, describing your work experience. This is the most important part in the interview, and if you do this part right, half the interview is conquered. While preparing for this part, I want you to remember this. Always have at hand few of the details about the projects which you mentioned in the resume. Details like what challenges did you face during the project and how did you solve them? What was the maximum span in the building or between the columns? What were the section sizes that you provided for beams, columns, slab, footing? Even if you have worked on pre-stressed concrete, you have to remember details like what were the strand details, what were the area of each strands, what was the percentage of losses which you got, etc. Third, role specific questions. For this part, you should look into the JD, that is the job descriptions. JD can give you hints about on what questions can come in an interview. For example, in the JD, if the company has mentioned steel design as per American standard as a requirement, then you can expect some of the questions on it. Industry awareness also needs to be given due care in this part. Topics such as soil structure interaction, steel connection design, dealing with uplift in the footing design, and footbridge dynamics, etc. Want a structured way to prepare for a structural design engineer interview? My course on structural design interview preparation covers it all, so that you walk into the interview with confidence. Enroll now and ace your next structural design engineer interview.